How's it going, everyone? It's time for the quarterfinals game of the ORAS OU Circuit Championship. My opponent is Cloud and Berg, who is the winner of the winter seasonal earlier this year, where I lost to them in the winners final. So yeah, this is a rematch. It's my opportunity to even the score, get my revenge, And yeah, it's going to be super fun. I'm very excited, and let's get started. Alright, so they have a interesting team. I mean, they have Magnezone for my Pharaoh, which could be a little problematic, especially because they have this guy right here. But as long as I use Lop, Lando, and Pharaoh until it gets trapped, well, I think I should be fine here. Lop obviously looks incredible, and if I get Stealth Rock up, it's gonna be good. So yeah, we'll see what we can do here. First thing I always do is check their old teams, see if they've used this before, so let's go do that.
2 minutes later.
Okay, they've used it 3 times. It's Balloon, Sludge Wave, Wisp, Taunt, okay, Taunt, Wisp, Sludge Wave, Hex maybe, or Shadow Ball, Balloon. Then Citrus Berry, Acrobatics, Talon, probably Scarf, Mag, Explosion, Double Hazards, Pharaoh, okay. So it won't have Protect, which is a good thing, but it might have Chopple, so I gotta be careful. And AVX Cuddle, gotta be careful of that taunt. So I am gonna lead Lob because it's good. Okay, this most likely has Chopple, if I had to guess. So what I'm gonna do is immediately, it's kind of tricky. I know they have Chopple. Do want to get Stealth Rock up early, so I mean they led with it is most likely Chopple. You always run Chopple with Explosion too, so I'm gonna go Lando, intimidate them. I won't die to Explosion, and I'll just get Stealth Rock up. Obviously I don't have Spin, but yeah, I can stack my hazards up too, so that's good. Gengar comes in. It wants to Wisp me, I'm guessing. I'll just U-turn. I don't care if this thing gets Wisped, to be honest. It's not like the biggest asset of my team. They Shadow Ball, that's completely fine. Broke their Balloon there. And I think I just go Heatran and start spamming. Yeah, they showed their set, so I just start spamming Lava Plume. It should 2-shot, even if they taunt, it doesn't really matter. And Downflame, yeah. I mean, it forces Gyarados in and they can't go X-Cuddle, so that's pretty good, right? Let's just Plume. If they go Gyarados and like something, they get burned, oh come on, that drop sucks. That drop obviously sucks. I'm just gonna Plume again because getting rid of this Gengar is good. I can always bring this back in front of Pharaoh, so that's not a problem. I guess they can trap the Mag trap this with Mag. I guess they could have done that, but it's kind of crazy that they didn't. I'll keep this for Talonflame. I am just gonna go Pharaoh. Even if they double, I don't think it matters that much. I could actually go Lander too. I mean, they're trying to trap, right? This is obviously a bait. Do I need Lando? I'm trying to guess if I need Lando. The Rapid Swing, I won't be able to get Stealth Rock up. Yeah, it would be a problem. Let's just go Pharaoh. It's okay, because Gyarados taking chip just means that, yeah, I can revenge kill it with Lopunny eventually, so yeah, I guess that's that. They did not switch out, so that wasn't a double, which is pretty good. Let's just go for Leech Seed. I don't care if they go Mag. That's fine. You just protect, heal, Hidden Power Fire. Obviously, a single Hidden Power doesn't KO, so we just go for a Spike or... Nah, Spike's fine. Let's just go for a Spike. Protect again. Obviously, I can't switch out, so that's not gonna work. How much did that do? 68. Might be a road. Probably, yeah, not gonna get it though. I'll try to protect. If I get it again, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't think I can avoid that, so it's okay. It's not that big of a deal here. And I wonder if I should go Lop and fake out. Then Pharaoh comes in and it's a problem. I can keep Rotom for the Talon Flame though. I guess we just go Lob, honestly. I know there's Scarf for... It's tough. I do want to just hit JK. I think I'll just hit JK. If they have Choppel, they might want to go into it on the fake out. Yeah, okay, got it. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, they do have Choppel as expected. Nice. And I can just go for a JK again. Okay, no explosion, no more spikes on my side. Really good. Obviously, against this thing, I can go Tran. I'll use Tran and keep Rotom for later because Rotom's good against Mag and Gyarados as well. Especially if Gyarados doesn't have Earthquake. Its Citrus got activated, so yeah. It won't have much more switches, which is pretty good. Not letting this spin, let's just Bloom. Okay, that's... Oh, wait, it survived? And it seems it's Scarf. Oh no, it's AV. Ah, that's why. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, we go Lander then. I can obviously get Stealth Rock up back up again, so it's not a problem. Yeah, nice Stealth Rock again. Good. Let's just U-turn out. As they do that, Lop. U-turn did. Intimidated. U-turn did 10%. So that's just... I think that's just standard offensive Dragon Gyarados. If they Mega Evolve, I go Lop. That's not gonna KO. They could have Earthquake, which is a problem. I guess I can go Rotom and then double back to Lando to intimidate them, which is something I can do. Or I can just go Clef and then spam Moonblast. Let's just go Rotom. Let's do the Rotom play actually. Obviously Earthquake can KO, so I want to go Lando here because if they Mega Evolve, they'll be vulnerable to U-turn even more. They did. Did they click Earthquake? Okay, they did. Lovely. Now we just U-turn. They're forced to click Waterfall, take Chip there. And this is not going to KO. Kind of problematic because Lop still doesn't KO this thing, so I think I have to go U and just Moonblast kinda. As they sack Gyarados? Oh, come on, no. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I survived? Okay, got it. Okay, Gyarados being gone is huge. Now Rotom and Lop can win. They want to Rapid Spin. Can I do anything about it? Not really. I think I'll just knock. Yeah, chip them down. And go Lop. Just go for a good old Frustration. They sack it, cool. And we obviously go Tran again. Keep Tran first because Rotom can KO this after. And obviously if they go Mag on the Tran, it can KO that too. That's fine. I'll just protect once to heal. As the Volt Switch. Volt Switch is a problem. But yeah, let's just Bloom. Nice. Let's go Rotom on the Roost. I do think they should Roost here. Or that works too. And I think I can just Volt Switch because even if they go Mag, I'll go Lop and then just click at JK there. Okay, they did go Mag. Good. Nice. And I can just go Lop. Frustration will KO, so I'll just Frustration. Nice, get the KO there. And we just Frustration again because we don't want to let them set up. As the Acro, we go Rotom. And just go for Hydro Pump to win the game. Alright, got it. Lovely. Nice game. Got a nice win there. Played this one pretty much perfectly. Yeah, I don't think there was any mistakes by me. Did get flinched, but I didn't have any option there. So that was pretty good. And yeah, let's keep moving. Alright, news. I got Echo. I brought a Echo too. They mostly have a Echo as well. Though I feel like I could have an idea, like it's like it could be like DD Glare sub uh, kind of set. It could be coil, something like that. It could be stuff. I do have a taunt aerodactyl, so I'll lead with it. I guess they could have prankster taunt. We don't know. They just might. They just might have prankster taunt on this one. Ooh, this is troublesome. I guess I don't have a choice if they do have that, so let's just... Oh, they don't. Okay, got Stealth Rock up there. Nice. Lovely. And I'll just taunt anything that wants to come out, or that works too. T-Wave is definitely problematic. Can't deny that one there. What do we want to do about that is the question. Do I let my SERP get paralyzed and just go for screens, or do I do some other thing? I do want to lower this so that Volcarona can KO it in a single hit. Volcarona does look like it would win the game, so that's my win con too. I could go Cloisters since they have Thunderbolt, most likely don't have Volt Switch, so I could threaten them out with Icicle Spear, so that could be an angle. I might just do that, I think. So let's go for that and just click Icicle Spear. Because if they Thunderbolt, I'm Sash. If they T-Wave, I get another turn to, like, even if I stay paralyzed. Okay, good. That's fine. That's okay. Let's just... Do I set up here is the question. I think I can. I think I can. Let's just set up. It doesn't matter. Oh, they had T-Wave. Okay. I mean, I'm still faster than Pharaoh, so that's good, I guess. Okay, got the Pharaoh. No Stealth Rock on my side. That's pretty good. I still have Sash there. That's lovely. I mean, they could have T-Waved it with Thunderous too, so it kind of doesn't really matter. Getting rid of Pharaoh is actually pretty good, so because it won't get Stealth Rock up anymore. Nothing will get Stealth Rock up. Yeah, I kind of wanted to take advantage of the turn if they do choose to click Stealth Rock. I guess they obviously know that Cloister will have Rapid Spell, so I guess they see that there's no reason to Stealth Rock, but I feel like if I Shell Smash... But yeah, I could have just Icicle Speared again and then Rapid Spin on some other thing. That's also possible. I guess I could have done that. So this is Mega. Obviously, it wants to Mega Evolve. I don't want to let this set up. I'll just explode. As the DD, please get this explosion. Nice. Okay, Gyarados gone. Lovely. Awesome. And we're gonna go SERP because of the light screen and stuff. I think they will go Thunderous, trying to paralyze everything, but I want to prevent Mew from doing anything. Like, it could be a lead Mew. Could have anything. I guess it could have Mental Herb too, but like, yeah, it's still the best, I guess. Okay, let's just light screen, that's fine. It will T-Wave me, I can't really prevent it, but I want to make way for my Volcarona. So, I think I'll reflect here as they not... Oh, okay. Let's just leave now. Let's chip this Thunderous down. Ah, that's... Okay, this is bad. Nice. I need to get one more hit in so that Volt KOs this. Nice. Okay, lovely. I'll take that. And now we go Volk and just Flamethrower as the T-Wave. Yeah, nice. Okay. Now Manaphy also looks pretty good now, which is great. Volcarona, obviously, I couldn't get Reflect up. Unfortunate, but yeah. D-Knight. Obviously, this thing's a problem. I wonder if Manaphy will survive a +1 Outrage. It would not. Yeah, this is annoying. This is actually annoying. Maybe I should have just saved SERP and actually just doubled to Volk. But yeah, no, I didn't lower the Thunderous enough, right? I think I might have to go for Flame Body. I might have to go for Flame Body angle. Because if they DD and their Outrage, which in this team I feel like could be... Then I'm in trouble, right? Because Manaphy would die to Outrage, obviously. Yeah. I'm not bulky Manaphy, I'm running max speed. If I was max HP, I wouldn't have had a problem. I think I have to cover dance here as the DD, yeah. And I'll increase the chances of burn by clicking flamethrower. Oh my god, that's very lucky. And they're not, okay, they're not that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I just won. I think I just won. Flame Body obviously had a chance. And yeah, increased the chance of getting the burn using flamethrower. And they weren't outraged, so I think what they were life orb though, so maybe Manaphy would still have died. Yeah, I good thing I didn't switch out. Let's just bug buzz here. Good chip. Zygarde obviously is not going to beat me. They can extreme speed, Manaphy wouldn't die, so it's okay. Oh, the life orb too. I'll keep Manaphy, I think. Let's just go Zard and just go for Dragon Claw. As the outrage die, Manaphy comes in. And now I think I just attack thrice. I think that might be a better play. Unless this has healing, but it could have taunt, which is a problem too. I won the speed tie. It's citrus. Oh, it's nasty plot. Yikes, I have to win a speed tag. And how much I'm doing? I'm doing enough. Okay, I won the speed tie. Maybe they're modest. Are they modest? Oh, okay. Okay, that was pretty good, honestly. Like, this game was hard because Echo versus Echo matchup can't really do much, but I think I played well overall. Being max speed did help because, like, I think they were also max speed. I have no idea, but like, yeah, winning the speed tie was pretty good there. And yeah, moving on to semi-finals of ORAS OU Circuit Championship. Something at one point I did not play at all, and I also like didn't like it at all. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm just very happy, very excited. I got my revenge for the winter seasonal loss as well, which is crazy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time with the semi. Now the video's not ending just yet. As I mentioned earlier in the video, with the help of nice little text box down there, that there were some mistakes in the game that I feel like could have lost me the game. So yeah, I kind of just want to talk about them. First of all, to make the video longer because it's pretty short, but also because, yeah, I kind of just want to share my thought process about improving and stuff, because there's no point in playing if you're not improving. So, you know, in this game, I feel like I did pretty much everything fine. Like from the lead, okay, the music's, I don't know why the music's on, but yeah, from the lead, I led Lop. I was thinking about maybe I could have led Heatran over Lop, because I feel like they could have only led two things, that was Ferrothorn or Talonflame, because Lopunny is just that good against their team. So like, yeah, Ferrothorn, because it has Chople, it can prevent it from doing its thing and get Stealth Rock up and Explode or whatever. And the Talonflame, because it has priority flying moves. So yeah, I could have led Heatran, but it doesn't really matter that much because the game played out fine for me. So yeah, it doesn't really change anything. I got Stealth Rock by leading Lob, just trading Stealth Rock is completely fine. Anyway, the game goes on perfectly fine. Nothing really wrong with here. Letting Ferrothorn get trapped was perfectly fine. I think that was a calculated play. One thing you don't want to do in these situations is overcomplicate things for yourself. So like in trying to prevent Ferrothorn being trapped, you don't want to risk everything else in your team or like mess up your own game plan. So yeah, it's fine. Like Ferrothorn gets trapped, you get your spike, you get some damage on your Mac. That's pretty good. So everything went fine here. That was a good double by my opponent here, where I went Heatran on the Talonflame and they doubled into Excottle. That was pretty good. It caught me off guard as well, as this was AV, and I just clicked Plume to damage it while it spun, and it didn't really do anything to it because of it being AV. So yeah, that was pretty good. Anyway, we move on. Now here is what things got a little scary, because this Gyarados was setting up. I don't really have any switches to it because this is Mold Breaker, so Rotom dies, and my Clefable is Spadef. It's not Fizdef. So yeah, I did navigate it through its turns pretty well, where I stayed in with Lando as they DD'd. First they switched it out. I got my rocks up because they had spun. Then they DD'd, I U-turned out, went Rotom to force them to Mega Evolve and also click Earthquake so that I can go into Lando again, which worked out perfectly as they fell for the play. And yeah, Earthquake, they KO'd me with Waterfall, which is okay. Now here where things get interesting, right? Gyarados is at 50%. I calculated this was not like a bulky Gyarados at all. I don't know whether it was Adamant or Jolly, but it doesn't matter because after +1 speed, it outspeeds my Adamant Lopunny. What matters is that it didn't have any bulk. By the U-turn damage, I kind of calculated that. So I decided to go Clefable here, which honestly was a pretty bad play because I could have gotten flinched twice. Clefable is slow. I got flinched once and wasn't flinched the second turn, and I was able to KO the Gyarados, but that whole situation could have been avoided entirely if after sacking the Lando, I just went Lop over Clefable here. Because Lop has double priority. My Lopunny had double priority. I fake out, it would do around 20 to 25. That was the roll. And I can just switch out into Clef the next turn after clicking fake out. And Clefable will take a Waterfall on the switch. It will be the same situation as it is here, where they can either flinch me or not flinch me. It doesn't matter. If they don't flinch me, the game will play out the same as it did here. But if they did flinch me, I could have gone Lop again and then just fake out and quick attack and knock the Gyarados out because it would have been in range. By not going Lop at all, if my Clefable got flinched twice, my Lopunny would not have KO'd this in a fake out in plus quick attack. Maybe like if I got like the maximum roll both times, but that's too much to ask, right? That's not gonna happen. So yeah, this could have been pretty bad if I just got flinched here. Obviously, one would say like, oh, you got hacks, but I could have prevented that hacks entirely, you know. I let them hacks me. That's the thing we're trying to improve here. Like, yeah, you have to avoid situations that make you lose, because Pokemon is a very, very punishing game, I guess you could say. You know, like hacks can be very brutal sometimes. So yeah, because if Clefable got flinched and my Lop didn't fake out at first, then I'd have to fake out, sack Heatran, and then fake out quick attack again, and I wouldn't have enough answers to go into on like Magnezone and stuff. So yeah, that was the only thing that I wanted to talk about in this game. Rest of the game was fine. I played this fine and ended up winning. Now game 2 is a little interesting because there's not really a clear-cut misplay throughout the game other than the final turn or like the final sequence. So yeah, I led with okay, music again. My god, I keep forgetting to click the music off button. I guess I had started the replay before and then I went to the first turn, so it changed. Anyway, I led with Aerodactyl here on their Thundurus. Now, I was not expecting Thundurus to be the lead because looking at the team, it's a hyper offense. I assumed Mew would be the lead, like a dedicated hazard lead kind of stuff. They did have Ferrothorn, but at that point, I didn't think, oh, Ferrothorn would be like Stealth Rock or whatever. I was like, you know what? I see a Mew. Mew is usually a lead. So yeah, I led with Aerodactyl. It's not like I could have led anything else, honestly, on Mew. Mew would taunt anything, maybe Serperior. But it sucks to lead Serperior against Thundurus because it would have T-Waved it. So that's why I led with Aerodactyl, not expecting Thundurus at all. But turns out they led Thundurus. Now here, I was very surprised to see that they didn't have Taunt on this, considering how weak their team is to Stealth Rock. It was very surprising. They didn't have a Taunt Thundurus and they led with it anyway. But yeah, I got my Stealth Rock up. Game like a job done, sack Aerodactyl. I went into Cloyster. Now here was like an interesting turn because yeah, let me just go through this here real quick because I went into Cloyster. Now look at Cloyster and then look back at their team. Cloyster, if it gets a free Shell Smash, pretty much knocks everything out. Obviously they could have like went Gyarados, damaged me because my defense will lower, and then knocked me out with extreme speed Zygarde. But yeah, that would cost them too much. So that's what my thought process was during the game. I don't think I said it out loud, but yeah, in my mind I was thinking that. I was like, you know what, Cloyster's too good for them. They could maybe make a risky play and just like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in, and then I'd only have to sack like a Gyarados or something, and then I can just, because I got an extreme speed, something like that. Because yeah, I just thought Cloyster was just too threatening, so I didn't want to risk clicking Shell Smash and losing to a Thunderbolt. Obviously, from their point of view, I guess Thundurus is too important of a piece to risk like that. But yeah, like I can't know that. It's obviously like these kind of mind games, right? You just have to kind of work on your intuition. And my intuition told me, you know what, don't risk it. You can play the game after. There's no point in risking right now. So yeah, I clicked Shell Smash and Ferrothorn came out. Like in hindsight, yes, Shell Smash would have been great because after +2, I would have had like honestly not a good chance to KO this Ferrothorn because I calculated this was like a max HP, no defense Pharaoh, and even that after Stealth Rock, even if I Shell Smash, there was only like a 2.3% chance or something like that to get a guaranteed one-hit KO after hitting all 5 hits. So yeah, it's not that favorable, but yeah, I could have gotten it, which is something. But yeah, overall, not that big of a deal because yeah, I Icicle Spear. Now here this was pretty bad because like same thing. Like I got a, what's that, 47? Yeah, 47% roll. The roll is like 42 to 50%, like 49, not even 50, 42 to 49, something like that is the roll. So like, yeah, this is on the higher end, 48 is on the higher end, so I would not guaranteed get the KO. Oh yeah, one thing that could have been pretty bad was that I don't get the KO and they T-wave me, and then I am slower because I didn't Shell Smash, and then they get Stealth Rock up again. You know what I mean? Yeah, because they probably had Explosion on this thing too. So like, yeah, I don't think I can like spam Rapid Spin or something. I could have stayed paralyzed or something. Like it's just a bunch of things and they explode and rocks are on my side. So that's something I kind of wanted to avoid too. Not that I'm saying that I 100% knew that they would have T-Wave. I obviously didn't know that either. But I just wanted to make sure Cloyster doesn't get hindered by any sort of shenanigans because Shell Smashing obviously puts pressure on them. So yeah, that's what was my thought process was. I talked about this a lot because I saw my friends talking about this and saying, oh, Shell Smash was a bad player, you should have Shell Smash on the Thunderous, so blah blah blah. Bro, it's hard, okay? It's hard in the game because also because it's not a guaranteed KO on the Ferrothorn. I don't know if you calc the shit, but it's not guaranteed. So like there's a bunch of things. Anyway, yeah, they T-waved, I got the KO, got a nice explosion on the Gyarados, job done. Now here I stayed paralyzed twice, but I don't think that mattered that much. And yeah, I got the lowered this in range of Volcarona, went into Volcarona. With Lumberry, I survived the T-Wave and then got the KO. Now here where the things got a little interesting because I feel like you would think, you know, anybody can win, especially because I didn't know the sets. But I actually went through every situation and I feel like I had more chances of winning this whole 3v3 situation more than them, considering all the sets they had. Yeah, I thought about all the scenarios and situations a lot, and in the end, most of them would have ended up being a Manaphy versus Mew face off, like it happened in this game. And yeah, they're like whether Dragonite gets burned with Flame Body and not by Flamethrower, because I actually burned them with the Flamethrower, as you can see on this turn. I clicked Flamethrower and they got burned, and my Volcarona survived the Dragon Claw and I was able to KO the Dragonite. Even if Volcarona dies to Dragon Claw and then the Flame Body activates, they get burned, I would go Charizard and do stuff and stay regular and do stuff, and it would come down to a Manaphy versus Mew situation. Even if Dragonite does not get burned at all, same thing like Charizard or Mew, Manaphy, all that situation, because Manaphy can always Ice Beam this, and Mew cannot really 1v1 Manaphy with like Manaphy clicking Tail Glow, which we're gonna talk about soon. But yeah, in the end it would come down to Manaphy versus Mew speed tie or something, like in some sort of way it would be dependent on like rolls of like Dragon Claw and Extreme Speed from Zagat and all that. Anyway, let's move on to the actual bad play that I really want to talk about, and that's at the end when everything like happened, my mons died, all of our mons died, and it's Manaphy versus Mew, like a pure turn where both Manaphy and Mew came out at the same turn. For some reason, in my mind at that moment, I was too fixated on taunt Mew. I don't know why. I was just why? What if the Mew is taunt? And I clicked, and they win the speed tie. They taunt me before tail glow. So I thought, you know what? Just take advantage of this turn if they are taunt and they click taunt and just damage them. Obviously, one factor adding to that thinking was that I wasn't expecting Mew to be Citrus Berry. It turned out to be Citrus Berry Nasty Blood, which I obviously did not expect at all. So yeah, I was like, you know what, I'll just surf them thrice. I don't think Mew would be able to do that much back. He wouldn't have Citrus or anything like that. But he could have also had Recover. I didn't really think about that. So this was kind of the premier bad play in this game that made the game depend on a fifth speed tie. Because like if I just Tail Glow and they Nasty Plot, obviously Surf just one shot. Citrus Berry wouldn't even matter. Surf just one shots. And even if they taunt me on the turn I Tail Glow, the situation would still be the same as if they Nasty Plot and I Surf. So like, yeah, I don't know why I rushed it. I'm pretty like, yeah, I think I rushed the decision. Should have thought about it a bit more. Take my time, and then yeah, Tail Glow and just Surf. That was the play. I Tail Glow, I Surf and play. But yeah, instead I decided to click Surf thrice, and it ended up depending on a speed tie on the final turn here. We were both max speed 328. I won the speed tie, which isn't exactly lucky, because like in case of speed ties, the loser, you could always say like whoever loses becomes the unlucky person, right? So like, yeah, speed ties are just like pure 50-50s. But yeah, I could have avoided this entirely. I could have easily won, so I kind of threw by not clicking Tail Glow. That's about it. I yapped for 19 minutes. Probably gonna cut out some of the yapping. But anyway, yeah, these were the two games. I kind of just wanted to address these and talk about these. If you're a viewer and you're any familiar with ORAS, I feel like you would also be thinking about these turns and wonder why I did what I did. So yeah, this is my thought process and explanation of why I did what I did and what I could have done better. Anyway, now this is the real end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the semifinals. Goodbye.